Welcome to Storytime, where we delve into the ultimate grimdark setting of Warhammer 40,000. Today we'll uncover the green tide of chaos, disorder, and hilarity that is the Orks. They might look funny, sound ridiculous, and behave in a manner that's outright insane, but do not be fooled. The Orks are, without a doubt, one of the most dangerous factions in the galaxy, and arguably the funniest. They encapsulate everything that makes 40,000 such a unique setting, a perfect blend of dark horror and ridiculous absurdity. So buckle up, grab your daka, and keep an eye out for anything green. Let's jump into why the Orks are the deadliest and most entertaining threat to the galaxy. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll have a newfound respect for these mushroom-brained lunatics. First, we need to address the raw power of the Ork War. Sure, it seems like the Imperium, the Eldar, and even the galaxy-consuming Tyranids get all the press. But the Orks, they're something else entirely. For one, they're practically endless. Orks are a fungus. Yes, you heard me right, fungus. The biology of an orc is one of their greatest strengths. When an orc is killed, spores are released into the surrounding area, which eventually grow into more orcs. It's like mowing your lawn, only to have it grow back thicker and harder to cut the next day. No matter how many you kill, there are always more. Always. This self-replicating biology allows orcs to spread across the galaxy like a plague. They don't need food. They don't need sleep. They don't need comforts. An orc can thrive in almost any environment, from irradiated hellscapes to barren ice worlds. Add to that their brutal strength. Orcs are massive, muscular brutes capable of ripping a human apart with their bare hands, and their incredible resilience. It's said that orcs are so tough they can survive wounds that would kill almost any other species. Gunshots, explosions, decapitations. If you don't finish them off, they just get right back up. And then there's the War, a psychic phenomenon that's exclusive to the orcs. When they gather in large numbers, their collective belief and energy manifest as a reality-warping force. This is one of the most terrifying aspects of the orcs. They don't just exist in the galaxy, they twist it to their will. If an orc believes something to be true strongly enough, it might just make it true. A red-painted vehicle. That's faster than the others because to an orc, red uns go faster. A big shooter that shouldn't work. As long as the orc wielding it believes it does, it probably will. Their entire society is powered by this collective belief, and in large numbers, it makes them nearly unstoppable. Now, while orcs might come off as bumbling oafs, don't mistake their madness for stupidity, at least not all the time. Orcs have a very different kind of intelligence. Their brutality and aggression, when combined with their sheer creativity, make them formidable adversaries. Orc mech boys are a great example. These are the engineers of orc society, creating gargantuan war machines, devastating weapons, and bizarre contraptions that should be impossible. Somehow, miraculously, or through the power of war energy, they actually work. An orc's weapon doesn't need better engineering or sleek design, it just needs to be bigger, meaner, and louder. Then you've got their unpredictable strategies. Humans, Eldar, or Tau might rely on careful planning and tactics, but the orcs, they have a strategy that's as simple as it is horrifying. Break everything. Smash it. Burn it. Destroy it. All with unrelenting glee. Orcs don't care if they win in the traditional sense, they just want to fight. A good scrap is all they need to feel satisfied, and their definition of victory can be as simple as laughing hysterically while the galaxy burns around them. And yet, despite the chaos they bring, orcs can sometimes display moments of bizarre genius. They build massive gargants, walking fortresses powered by nothing more than orcish ingenuity and poorly understood science. They create stompers, squiggoths, and kill cannon monstrosities that rival even the Imperium's might. Their sheer unpredictability is part of what makes them so dangerous. How do you prepare for an enemy that doesn't follow the rules? An enemy that doesn't care if it loses battles as long as there's more fighting ahead? But what really makes the orcs stand out in the grim darkness of 40,000 is their humor. The orcs are the comic relief of the Warhammer universe. But they're also so much more than that. Their entire culture is built around joyfully smashing stuff. War isn't a grim burden for them. It's a lifestyle. They don't fight out of hatred or fear, they fight for fun. No matter how dire the galaxy becomes, the Orks will always be there, laughing, fighting, and having the time of their lives. Take their love of colors, for instance. Red ones go faster, blue ones are lucky, and yellow ones explode really, really well. It's all nonsense, but that doesn't matter, because to an Ork, it's 100% true. And who can forget their ridiculous obsession with Daka? More bullets, more guns, more noise. To Orks, there's no such thing as too much firepower, and their vehicles and weapons reflect that ethos. They strap rockets to their cars, spikes to their choppers, and flamethrowers to anything that moves. And yet somehow, even in the heat of battle, they exude this ridiculous charm. You can't help but laugh at their antics, even when they're leveling entire cities. And then there's their language. Orc speech is a hilarious mix of guttural roars, mispronunciations, and crude slang. Wah, oi, boss, and zoggin are just a few of the terms that have become iconic in Orc culture. This crude and hilarious style of speech isn't just for show, it reflects their brute force philosophy perfectly. Why learn complicated words when you can shout, oi, git, gimme dat? But hidden behind the humor of the Orcs is an unsettling truth. They are, in fact, a remnant of a galaxy long forgotten past. The Orcs were genetically engineered by the mysterious Old Ones, designed to serve as soldiers in their endless wars against the Necrons and the Citan. In many ways, they're a tragic reminder of a galaxy that keeps creating weapons and wars, long past the point of reason. For all their laughter and madness, the Orcs are also unrelenting. They don't see themselves as villains, they're simply having the time of their lives. To them, destruction is a celebration, violence is a concert, and war is the ultimate party. But for the rest of the galaxy, the Orcs are an endless nightmare, a green tide that never stops coming. So why are the Orcs the most dangerous faction in Warhammer 40,000? Because they don't just thrive on war, they are war. Their biology, their culture, their technology, and their sheer chaotic willpower make them one of the most hilarious yet horrifying threats to the galaxy. Individually, they might seem like comic relief, but together they are the galaxy's ultimate joke, and trust me, it's a joke you don't want to be on the wrong end of. Thanks for watching Storytime. Like and subscribe.